Welcome back to Outer Heaven. Now, if you look closely, my hair's getting longer. And I've been even lazier since last time. But either way, I reflected and I looked at the original syllabus for this course and I decided to call an audible. Originally, I was going to drag you through data governance theory right after, code repositories later on, and a deep dive analytics tool called Contour. But let's be real. Contour is a beast that deserves its own course. We don't need to write custom code to build a powerful app. We want maximum impact fast, so I'm going to trim the fat, taking the low-code fast track and jumping straight into the brain of Foundry, the ontology. So here we are back again, and let's just have a quick look. You see, we changed things up, and a couple folders here is going to be useless. Analysis, again, is typically used for heavy data science charts, and code repositories would be for writing stuff like PySpark scripts. And we're going to leave them empty because, as I said, we're going to instead just focus on building the live command center with zero code. And before we open the ontology, I just want to talk about atomic data. Off camera, I jumped back into the pipeline builder for 2 minutes to make a tactical adjustment because there's an issue with the way things were set up. And what is this issue? Remember our giant master table? This right here is like a pre-built Lego castle. It's great to look at, but if you try to change one piece, you break the whole thing. And if an operative goes MIA, I don't want our app to have to update 50 duplicate rows in a master spreadsheet. So we need atomic data. And atomic data is kind of like breaking the castle down into pure individual Lego blocks. One clean list of operatives, one clean list of missions, and each of these atomic tables become one object in the ontology. And here's the ultimate Foundry rule. A spreadsheet doesn't care if data is duplicated or blank, but the ontology does. So I applied stuff like drop duplicates and filter nulls here to guarantee that every ID is 100% unique before it leaves the pipeline. So now we enter the ontology manager. And what is an ontology? A spreadsheet is just a flat 2D piece of paper. The ontology is a breathing 3D digital twin of the real world. We take those flat atomic Lego blocks and turn them into objects, digital representations of real-world entities. So when you build an object, and this is kind of how you do it, new object type, so on, but I've kind of already pre-built the objects. Foundry is going to need two things, and I'll show you what those two things are. It's going to need a primary key, which is the ID that makes it mathematically unique, and a title. So this would be the title. It's like the code name or mission name, or in this case, equipment name, which is what humans actually will read in the app. But, you know, objects are useless if they just float in empty space. We kind of have to weave the spider web. And just look at this graph right here. A mission isn't just a row of text anymore. It's targeted against, let's say, an enemy faction that you'll find an affiliation. Look over here. It's linked to the operative twice. One says the field agent who actually fought the battle, and one says the commander who authorized it. This is called a self-join. It lets one person play multiple roles in the exact same system, and it's going to be our secret weapon for hunting down, I don't know, maybe our mole in the next module. Now let's build the hardest link in data modeling together, the Armory. A soldier uses many weapons, and a weapon is used by many soldiers, and Foundry won't let you link them directly. We have to use a many-to-many bridge table. So think of it as a Armory sign-out sheet. I select our operative entity, as you saw. I also select the equipment entity, and in the middle, I'm going to just now drop the operative loadout bridge dataset. And we're going to match the operative to the sign-out sheet, and the sign-out sheet to the gun. So if you're lost here, don't worry, just focus on the pattern. So one final mission before we close out. Foundry is a secure platform, not just an open database. We have highly classified psychological profiles in our operatives, and we can't just let anyone read this. I also noticed that instead of operative, I had doctor here, so I just quickly fixed up the group. And yeah, Foundry handles data governance at the property level. So if we click the psych profile and click display, you see visibility, and you just click on hidden. Now, unless a user has explicit clearance, this field will literally render as redacted in our apps. And with that, the backend of Outer Heaven is officially set in stone. The data is clean, the spiderweb is woven, and the intel is secure. In Module 5, we're finally stepping into the light. We're going to open Workshop, build our visual command center, integrate an AI copilot to interrogate our data, and build a custom kill switch to take down our traitor. I'll see you there.